Dusty Lonny back for my Monday mustache styling with Bret Chrimer's signature series Bob and Elliot mustache wax. This is a resin-based wax, unscented, and will be good for my lighter stash and also great hold. So you won't miss that. I'm also going to go ahead and take some of the beard off of the neck and trim that down back down to a number 1, and then I'll probably go ahead and get some of my head hair trimmed down while I'm doing that as well. So we're going to make this into a 2-part video, so stay tuned. Alright, so I got my number 1 attachment onto my wall electric clippers, and I'm going to go ahead and take down the stubble here that has grown. Making sure not to take the mustache off. That would be a mistake. You want to get the hairs right there on the corner of the mouth. If you've ever been in a mustache competition, you'll know that they do not allow, at least in the mustache part of the competition, they do not allow hairs extending beyond the corner of the lip there. Alright, so I think we pretty much got that. And so now I'm going to go ahead and do my head hair. And I won't bother you with all the effort to try to get this cut down behind my head, so I'll just pause it here, finish it up, and then we'll be back with a shave. What I want to do is shave the neck part here, so we'll be right back. Alright, so I'll shave down to number 1. While I have the clip trimmers out, I'm going to go ahead and get these get my eyebrows, and I put a number 5 attachment on that for this. Alright, so again, while we have the trimmers out, I'm going to go ahead and take off the attachment, and I'm just going to cut out an outline where I'm going to shave, just like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shave this, and then we'll get to the mustache styling. Part 2, let's go ahead and get that shaved down there. I'm just going to use some of my edge gel here. Eventually, I think I'd like to go to a brush and shave soap. I think that would be kind of cool. Several of my mustache and men's grooming brothers use that, and I think it would be kind of cool to get into that. I'm not sure what brand of shaver this is, but it's pretty cool. It'll, you know, I can change the blades and stuff like that. So it's worked out really good for me. All right, so shaved under the neck. Now what I like about that is that it just cleans it up and gives the beard a little more definition. And I like to, when it's a shorter beard like that, I like to clean it up on the neck like that. So, all right, well, part 3 coming up. Again, we're going to style up with Bret Chrimer's Bob and Elliott Signature Series mustache wax, and stay tuned for that. All right, so it's stash styling time. Thanks for hanging on while I trimmed the hairs and shaved the neck. Now we're going to style the stash with Bret Chrimer's Bob and Elliott Signature Series mustache wax. Again, this is a resin-based wax, firm hold, and non-scented. So, and it's a lighter wax, so it will work well with my light stash. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that I first like to wash my mustache out, and I use my beard and stash olive oil based soap with jojoba oil added, and Castile soap with scent. This is scented with patchouli and clove. Excellent scent. So I'm going to go ahead and just wash it out, and then we're going to blow dry it, and then we're going to style it. So stay tuned. All right, before I style it, you'll recall an earlier video where I trimmed my mustache up to the lip. I appreciate the feedback and comments that I got on that. I will probably go ahead and let that grow back down now. I do like to wear my mustache both ways with that full flowing look and cut up to the lip. But it's the handlebars, the curls that you always want to protect. And so for these, I will just occasionally trim the length as these will start to grow out of sequence or get a little non-uniform. So every once in a while, a little trim on the ends helps those. So I'm going to go ahead and blow dry it and get all the hairs going the same direction. All right, that's all I needed to do for that. Now we're going to go ahead and style up with the Bob and Elliott mustache wax. Great logo for Bret Chrimer's BSC Enterprises.com mustache wax. And you can buy this at bscenterprises.com. Go check that out. All right, well, let's go ahead and style up. I'm going to go ahead and warm up the wax in the tin, and then again on my fingers as I'm applying it. So let me go ahead and start that, and then I'll pause it while I finish it up. All right, so we're warmed up in the tin. I got a little bit for my fingertip here. We'll go ahead and warm that up. Get that nice and creamy on the fingertips. You can see that how tacky that is. And then we're just going to start smearing it on the top. And we're going to get that thumb and forefinger behind the stache and in front of the stache with that sweeping motion. And that just puts a little initial layer of wax on that. Again, I'm keeping it warm throughout the process just to help with the application, and then we'll let it set up for the actual styling. We're going to let it set for just a minute or two, and then we're going to do round two. Alright, so for round two, let's go ahead and start getting the edges there. And for that, we're just going to do kind of this little motion here. Keep it off the cheek. Now, if you watch Bob's styling video, he is a master of this technique right here. He'll hold it out like that, and he'll get that thumb and forefinger going. He'll sweep that back, get it back like that. There are some excellent mustaches out there and excellent stylers of the mustache, but Bob is a national mustache champion, I think 2-time, and has mastered the art of styling his mustache, all different varieties. I think I'm going to do 3 coats of wax today, so we're going to go ahead and let that set up while we do the other side. Alright, now off camera I am heating this wax up some more. On my fingers. Now, this side of my mustache is definitely easier to style than this side here. Just doesn't want to go the right direction or stay together as well. I don't know if you guys experience the same thing. But I always have to put more work into this side of my face to do this. Alright, so we're going to let that set up again. And we're going to come back with a final styling. Hang tight. Alright, so one of the coolest things about Bret Chrimer's mustache wax is his logo. So I put the shirt on backwards so you can see that, but isn't that a cool logo? So go check that out at bscenterprises.com. So we're going to apply a final coat of wax, and for that I'm not going to heat it up. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and just kind of smooth it in there. Just kind of get that flowing really nice. Like that. See if I can get the other side to cooperate today. Getting a little bit on my fingers. Now with this, you can certainly do a partial open curl or a closed curl. Either way is fine. If you've seen my earlier videos, you know that I like to do it more of a brushed style. I call that the duster style, but for now we'll do these open curls. All right, so there you go. I'll be right back and we'll close out this styling video. All right, and there we go. Bob, I hope I've done your mustache wax justice and with a good stache styling. And Bret, thank you so much for producing such a fantastic, high quality wax for us to use. And thank you for all those who have viewed this to the end, and appreciate your patronage and subscribing to my YouTube channel at The Duster's Stash. We're going to keep doing this and show you lots of different styling techniques and different wax reviews. So thanks for staying tuned, and as always, Original Mustache Club for life, baby. God bless.